So my bangs are growing out and it's super annoying because they are getting in my eyes, and that's why I pinned them back. I don't even think I got to film a video with them while they were in their prime. I think I just posted a couple of pictures on Instagram, but that's the elephant in the room right now. I don't know if I'm going to just grow them out or trim them, but you know, that's like it's the eternal struggle with girls. It always makes me laugh because we debate bangs for so long and then we get them and we like them for a few days and then we hate them. We're like, why did I do that? I just think that for me, I'm a very low maintenance hair person, and this makes me have to spend a little bit more time styling my hair, which I'm just not used to. So anyway, I don't know why I went in talking about that. This video is not about my bangs, not about my hair. It is about product that I have used up. And I have been a very good girl and I have used up a lot of products. So many, in fact, that I am really not going to go too much in depth about a lot of these things. A lot of these things I've talked about before or I have reviewed on my blog. So I'm going to just kind of talk about them in groups or in sections, and if you want any more details about anything, check the information bar below or just ask me in the comments and I will give you a more detailed answer. I guess since I did talk about hair, I can show you the hair products that I've used up. Shampoo and conditioner, Aveda Color Conserve. These are great. It's a range that I've been using for several years. I don't religiously repurchase every time, but I do go back to it, especially when I color my hair. When my hair is freshly colored, I get all of it colored one color. That was a lot of colors in one sentence, but when I do that, that's when I tend to go back to buying this range, and I really like it. I love the way it smells. It makes my hair feel nice and soft. It doesn't weigh my fine hair down, so I like these. Sprays, I finished the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray and the Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Finish. These are not similar. This is more similar to the Oribe, the Thickening Spray, but it's a little bit more of a drier texture, and I think it's definitely more suited if you have fine hair. I have a couple of friends that purchased this and they have more thick hair and it didn't really do anything for them. But if you have fine hair, this is a great product that just kind of adds more oomph to your hair. It's almost like the wind blew through your hair and your hair just got a little bit of volume. This is very lightweight. And this, the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray, this is all over the internet. I'm sure you've seen so many people talk about it. I love it. It took a while for it to grow on me, but I really enjoy it. If you have more of a multi-dimensional color in your hair, this tends to have more of an effect on that because it enhances the texture together with the color, just gives your hair that messy bedhead texture that I love. And I actually have since repurchased it. I bought the little travel spray version while I was in San Francisco last month, and I've been using it on my bangs too, actually, and it just works really well. Freshly washed bangs, you know, they can get a little fluffy looking, and I don't like that look. I want them to look a little bit messy and textured, and this spray has worked really well for that. It is painfully expensive, but it's worth it. This is the La Roche-Posay Physiological Shower Gel. I really enjoy this if you have sensitive skin. I had a really bad breakout on my back, so I switched body washes, and in conjunction with this is the Murad Clarifying Body Spray. These help get rid of any back or shoulder acne. So if you have problems with body acne, give these a try. I actually had a feature on my blog. It's still going on. It's called Cleansing Wednesday, where every Wednesday I review a cleanser from my cleanser stash. As I've been using them, obviously a lot of these I've been enjoying for months, and I wrote pretty thorough reviews on them. So if you want to check it out, I will link my blog below. This is the Ole Henriksen On The Go Cleanser. This is the SkinCeuticals LHA Cleansing Gel and the Clinique Cleansing Balm. Use them all up, and if you want to know what I thought, you can check my blog post below. Another hair product that's stuck in there, this is a phyteol Intense, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is their anti-dandruff shampoo, and it's great. I don't use this all the time, but when I do have problems with itchy scalp and dandruff or anything like that, I go back to this. This has salicylic acid in it, and it helps get rid of any flakiness. Usually when the seasons change, like in the winter, when we go from warm weather to cold, my scalp just freaks out and it gets super dry and irritated and flaky and itchy, and I always go back to this every time that happens, and this just gets rid of all my problems. So this was great. A bunch of skincare deluxe samples that I used up, and all of these I did not like. Some of them were okay, some of them were just not really worth the thing. This is a Laura Mercier eye serum. This was crappy. I did not like this at all. It irritated my eyes and I would not recommend this at all. Didn't do anything. This is Lancome Visionnaire. I thought that it did something at first when I first started using it, but then I stopped using it and I realized it must have just been something else because it doesn't really do anything. It's a lot loaded with fragrance and alcohol, which are not really that good to put on your skin. The full size of this is really expensive, so I think this is just one of those overhyped products. And the NARS oil-free primer, useless, did not do anything in terms of oil control. This is the Bioderma hydrobio serum. Imagine like Smashbox photo finish primer and like a hyaluronic acid serum together. It has that silicone-y feeling, but it has lots of hyaluronic acid in it as well. And I found this to be a little bit too hydrating for my skin type, but I think if you have drier skin, this might be a nice serum to try. Caudalie, this is the Premier Crew Eye Cream. This, I have had maybe 2 other samples of this, and this does absolutely nothing for me. So I've used it up. I've used it for quite a few months actually, and it does nothing. So I would never recommend getting the full size. I think this is also pretty expensive. The only product I would actually consider buying the full size, this was the Ren Glycolactic face mask. This was really great. It's a lot more gentle than the Ole Henriksen flash peel that I use, but it was just a nice experience. I like the way it smells and I like the way my skin looked and felt after using this, so I probably would purchase this at one point. The ZO Skin Health. This is by the same guy that started the Obagi line, and then he started the ZO Skin Health line, and what this was a toner, and it came with a bunch of pads, and you dump the liquid on the pads, you soak the pads, and that's how you use it. I would never recommend anybody buy this because this is full of alcohol. So this had salicylic acid and glycolic acid in it and lots of alcohol, which is super irritating, especially if you're dealing with lots of acne. So would not recommend this. I used up the Origins Ginzing Eye Cream. This eye cream I actually really liked, especially for daytime. It has a little bit of a pearlescence in it, so it illuminates the under eye area, and I love keeping it in the fridge. In the morning, I take it out, it's nice and cool, and I apply it under the eyes, and it was really nice and brightening, and it helped reduce any puffiness. Another sample I had, I don't know what leaked on it, but it looks really dirty. This is the Origins Clear Improvement. This is a charcoal and clay mask. This was actually really great for blackheads. I used it on the areas that I had lots of blackheads. I used it consecutively for about a week. I would use it every day on those areas, and it really helped clear up those areas. I think an intensive treatment and just using this quite regularly on those areas really helps tighten up those pores, get rid of any blackheads. Fragrance wise, it took me a while to finish this. I used to buy these all the time. This is the Juicy Couture, just a little rollerball of it. And I like it now. Like when I smell it, just brings back memories, but I definitely outgrew it and I would never buy this again. I also used up my little baby Saint Tropez mousse. I started just buying these little baby versions because I self-tan so rarely. It's not something that I keep up. I maybe do it once every 2 weeks or so. And when I bought the big bottle, that stuff expires after about 6 months. I think it gets all weird and it doesn't work as well. So I thought I would just stick to buying these mini ones so that the product stays fresher longer. I also used up one of my precious anti-blemish products. This is the Paula's Choice BHA Resist 9. I love this and I already repurchased it. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. This is my favorite spot treatment that I've ever used, especially on cystic acne, any acne that's kind of stuck under the skin. I highly recommend this product. Mascara wise, I have 3 mascaras that I used up. 2 of them are by L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Power 24-hour waterproof, and this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly. I really did not like this. This is super disappointing. It was just flaky and it did not last. It smudged and it didn't really do anything voluminous. I actually really like the Voluminous Butterfly one. I would definitely repurchase, but now I'm hearing that the Miss Manga mascara by L'Oreal is really good, so I'm probably gonna try that next, but I did enjoy this. And the other one is Clinique High Impact Extreme Volume. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd tube of this. Love this mascara and I would definitely buy this again. I finally used up Benefit Powder Flash. This was like the gift that kept on giving. It lasted me like over 2 years, which was crazy. This is an under eye setting powder. I did enjoy it, but I would not purchase it again because I prefer using the Hourglass, the dim powder. I like that a lot better. I find that it does a better job at smoothing the surface under the eyes. Another product I wouldn't buy again is the Dr. Jart, the Black Label Detox BB Cream. This BB cream is geared towards my skin type. It's geared towards more problematic skin, has SPF of 25. It's supposed to, you know, make your skin feel and look better over time. Didn't do anything in terms of skincare, and the color is was a little bit too pinkish for me. It didn't match my skin tone very well, so I would not purchase this again. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl, and I only got about halfway through this and it went bad. Well, obviously it says that it's only good for 9 months. It smells rancid now, so obviously I have to get rid of it. And also the lid cracked on it. This is a very beautiful cream highlight, but I would never be able to finish this whole thing because a little of this goes a long way. Unless you're a makeup artist, I don't think you can go through a whole bottle of this in 9 months, and it's just gonna go rancid and weird. So I don't think I would buy this again. So in terms of highlighters, I guess I should just stick to powder highlighters if I really have to. So that is it. Those are all the products that I've used up in the last few months. Let me know what you've used up recently, or if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye.